Good morning, children. Children, today we are going to discuss the question paper which was given to you in the term 3 first test. So let us see the questions in this test paper. So first question is, why water is called universal solvent and which property of water makes it a universal solvent? So water is called a universal solvent because water can dissolve a large number of substances. Let us write answer in short. You can expand it while writing. So water is a universal solvent because it can dissolve large number of substances. Now, next part of the question is which property of it makes it a universal solvent? So the property is high dielectric constant of water makes it a universal solvent. Now, what is this high dielectric constant? See, dielectric constant means ability to break the electrostatic force of attraction between ions of any compound. For example, suppose you have sodium chloride. It has Na plus and Cl minus ions which have a strong force of attraction, that is electrostatic force of attraction. So when NaCl is added to water, this electrostatic force of attraction is broken by water. This tendency of water to break the electrostatic force of attraction between Na plus and Cl minus ions is known as dielectric constant, and this property has a high value for water. So water can dissolve number of inorganic compounds which have this force of attraction, and thus a large number of substances can dissolve in water. Now the next question is, you have been given a reaction, two processes, HCl moist passed through concentrated H2SO4 and gives HCl dry. That means what happened? HCl is remaining same, only what is happening? When you pass HCl through concentrated H2SO4, moisture is removed and retained in concentrated H2SO4 and HCl becomes dry. So here concentrated H2SO4 is acting as a drying agent. Role of concentrated H2SO4 is as a drying agent. Another process, C12H22O11, here concentrated H2SO4 acts as another substance which is known as dehydrating agent. Now dehydration means removal of water which is present in the chemical composition of the compound. So here you can see C12H22O11, water, hydrogen and oxygen, the elements of water are present, and when you pass through concentrated H2SO4 or when you add concentrated H2SO4, what happens? Carbon is separated and elements of water form water vapor and are released. That means whatever chemically combined water was there, those elements of water are removed as water vapor. So here concentrated H2SO4 has a different role which is known as dehydrating agent. So at two places different roles are being played by concentrated H2SO4. Now the next part of the question is asking you to differentiate between these two roles of concentrated H2SO4. So you can make two columns and differentiate between drying and dehydrating agents. So the first difference is drying agent removes moisture and dehydrating agent removes chemically combined water. And the second difference you can write that drying is actually a physical change. It is a physical process. physical process, because the compound itself is not undergoing any kind of change, only the moisture is retained in concentrated H2SO4. HCl remains as HCl. While here cane sugar, when it is added to concentrated H2SO4, its composition completely changed. 12 carbon atoms are released as burnt black carbon or charcoal. Spongy charcoal is really given out, and steam is given out. So here it is actually a chemical process in which composition of compound changes. Chemical process, composition is changed. So these are the two differences between drying and dehydrating agents.